At the age of 60, Amanda and I decided to stop our day jobs and see a bit more of New Zealand while we could. Last year we recorded our travels through the North Island. Now we're travelling the South Island. We're just cruising and taking it slow. This episode we're in the beautiful central Otago area. So welcome aboard. I hope you enjoy the videos. Last episode we left Bendigo camping area. We've just headed down to old Cromwell Town. Here I'm just taking in the splendour of the views of Lake Dunstan, which was formed after the dam was made further down the valley. There was actually quite a lot of controversy at that stage. It was the early 80s, a Rob Muldoon government. More electricity generation was going to help us move away from fossil fuels and possibly power the Aramoana smelter, which never went ahead in Dunedin. But anyway, it flooded and the orchards were covered, so Cromwell had to change. They kept this old part of Cromwell Town to remind people what it was like and built a new area further up the hill on the flat, which is more modern buildings. Amanda and I are just checking out the coffee shops before I take a stroll through what buildings remain. The old seed and grain store has been turned into a cafe with seats outside. Of course, Cromwell in the central area had exploded in the early 1860s when gold was discovered in Gabriel's Gully. By 1864 there was an estimated 40,000 gold diggers in the area.
This is part of the old school, which now looks like beton ground. Into the town that was too low down to save. You can see the front entrance way there. Just reading the sign, this was the Antian Hall. It was built 1874.
The site was owned by Michael Tharko in 1875. In 1948 the building was used as a factory for Sunshine Ice Cream and later became Crystal Ice Central Otago Limited in 1965. It was bought by the Game Packers NZ Limited and used to process and packaging of fresh fish and crayfish which were transported from the west coast via the Haas Pass.
So I've gone about as far as the old Cromwell Town goes. Across here would have been the old bridge that went across to the other side.
I think we've put off the supermarket as long as we possibly can, having a coffee and a wander around the old precinct.
We don't use the bags, do we, Amanda? Because then you can unpack all the packaging and we give all the packaging back to the supermarket. So in this case it will be this rubbish bin right there we'll be coming back to.
The disadvantage is you can't recycle that well. But
so Benny's filled with water, full of diesel, about to be full of food, which is going to be great.
It's not always the fun part of shopping, but we take everything out of its packaging, put it into Ziploc bags or into sealed plastic containers so that it all fits into the cupboards and all that nasty packaging doesn't have to be stored away as well. The result of this is about one large supermarket bag of packaging. Last stop is for some fruit and veggies.
Fruit ice creams, free range eggs, restaurant parking, quick exchange.
Benny's nice and small, we can go back into the car park and just overhang the bikes on the grass a bit. That'll get us right in there, the same as the cars, so we won't be getting in the way of anybody.
And you coming out this way?
Yep, coming out that way. Let's see what's in here.
Cherries.
Oh, it looks quite good, doesn't it?
Mandarins look quite good.
How's the price? $4.
99 a bit.
Oh no, they look nice, don't they? Ooh. Look at the size of them.
Got the price on them.
Look. It's big as my fist just about.
Strawberries, $10.
Yeah, some apples would be good. How much are the bags?
$10.
Yeah, well, that's probably not bad.
We get 4.
Get 4 so we don't have to sort of pile them up in the camper. I like these here, $14.95. They're the big cones that they get of the trees up here. If you're a sweet tooth here, look at this. Wow.
Yep. In the supermarket. Like, we like the Jersey pennies for the sake of $2.
Did you get one? Let's have a look.
Elderberry and blackcurrant.
We're out the back of Bannockburn now looking for this park over property. Straight ahead, is it?
Yep.
Matt's doing the navigation. This will be the wee bit of gravel road you were talking about, is it?
Yeah. We've arrived at this park over property called Scottland.
Just parked up on the ridge here, where we can see in the distance Cromwell and Lake Dunstan. It's pretty good how they allow motorhome members to come along and park up on their property. There's heaps of space to park up, and just pop down the road and you get to Bannockburn, and from there there's lots of wineries to visit, walking tracks, or you can just travel around central Otago from this location.
So there's a wee stall here that's selling a lot of fresh produce from the farm here. We've got some free range eggs and jam, and last night we got a big bag of fresh lettuce, all for $3.
And there we are. You can really whack a golf ball around if you want to. Read a book.
And we're just registering our camper van in the book.
There's the chooks that get the eggs. Hello chooks. Hello. There you go. Thanks for the eggs. They were yummy. One of the reasons we come to this pop is they have a washing machine here, which is pretty handy, and a clothesline. Is it dry? This is Sadie, the washing lady. I don't know if that's politically correct, is it?
Right.
The washing person. Oh. Hello, ladies. So what have you got to say today? Eh? Where's my food? Just a wee washing machine in the shed. Is all you need. While you hang out the washing, you can look out at this view. So we're on one side of a valley. This is the valley here, and over the other side is Bannockburn. I'm going to pop over there for a coffee soon. There we are. We found the water wheel, which is a relic of the old gold mining stuff that was left down here, and they've obviously rigged it back up again so that it works. Here's the spot. Now ain't that the ultimate toilet? It's actually a waste disposal for chemical toilets. But can't get back down the gravel road out of the farm because they're tar sealing the road, which is good for the farmers up here, because they won't have all this dust when people drive up and down the road. But it's not so good for us getting down to Bannockburn for our coffee.
Boy, this truck driver's got some skill.
We're leaving Scotland here in Bannockburn, and we had a lovely stay.
Going for a coffee, and we might go down to the Lowburn camp, and we might not. We don't know where we're staying tonight.
Okay, for all you eagle-eyed people out there, when Russell comes round, if you look at this flag, tell me what the spelling mistake is.
Here is the lovely township, small township of Bannockburn, which is historically known for all of its gold mining, with a lot of small little gold mining relics all around the hills that you can walk to. We're going for the soft option, the coffee at the Black Rabbit. See, what'd you say?
Is it open?
Yeah, it's open. Seen the sun.
Time to head back into town.
It's parked up at the Cromwell, at the new township that was built when the lake was flooded, and there's a second-hand shop. I need a cap, and we'll have a wee bit of a stroll around here. I'm thinking a haircut as well, actually. I'm getting a bit furry. Sitting there. I'll go for it. Barber's was booked up, so I'll draw in Amanda and have a look at the family store. Why not? Second-hand shop, got knitting needles, a book for Amanda.
With only Amanda could choose about all the women doing their bit in World War II.
And a cap for me. $3, and it's brand new. Hasn't been worn, because I could tell at the edges whether it's been worn, which is what I need instead of my woolly leather cap. So yeah, so it's pretty quiet through the wee village.
So we're off through the Cromwell Gorge.
Just come into Clyde, looking for a place to stay for the night, and we've been getting my hair cut and buying the cap and bits and pieces from Cromwell. And now we've just arrived at the Clyde Bridge.
Pulling into one of our favourite spots, Burton Creek, which is above the Clyde Dam. Another one of these recreation areas. There's quite a good swimming hole further on, and picnicking that was created after the Clyde Dam was completed.
There's the Clyde Dam. You can't drive across the top of this one, you've got to go round. And just over the other side is the camping area where you're allowed to stay. On the right here beside these trees, further along is all picnicking area, and boat ramps. This area is free, but it's only a 3-night stay, and they've limited the number of people that can stay in the area to 15. It's just a great spot for fishing, and also at the start of the cycle track, which now runs from Clyde through to Bannockburn. It's a very picturesque spot. Some of these shots you're seeing here are actually from a previous visit. But anyway, we're going to leave the video here, and you can catch up on us next time when we continue our travels through Central Otago. Thanks for watching.